Welcome, this is the 7.1 adding and subtracting polynomials. Here in this section, we're going to find the degrees of the monomial. Okay, so let's go over some vocab. First of all, a monomial is a number, a variable, or a product of a number and one or more variables with whole numbers of exponents. So, what that means, okay, is I can show you right now. This is what a monomial could be. Okay, it can be a number, so that can be like 1, 5, right, 3.14. It can be a variable, so it can be x, y, z. It can be a product of a number, okay, so it can be like 3x, 7y, right, 15z, y, and one or more variables, right? That's the more variable part, so that could be like 21 r, z, y with whole exponent. So it could be, let's say, 21 r z to the second power. Okay, but again, it is whole number exponents. Okay, so this is a 2. Right? What it means, this is not right here, not a monomial, would be something like this: 21 r z to the 1/2 power. This would be not a monomial because again the exponent here is not a whole number. The degree of a monomial is the sum of the exponent of the variable in the monomial. Alright? The degree of a non-zero constant term is 0. The constant number 0 does not have a degree. What does that mean? So let's take a look. Here, what is the degree here? Normally, right here, this is a constant. Okay, this is a constant. So the degree here would be 0. Okay, what is the what is the degree here for 3x? We don't see the exponent here, but there's real 1 here. Okay, so that is the degree 1. What about this one? The degree here is 3. Okay, because there's a 1 in on top of the a, but we don't write it. The 1 plus 2 becomes 3. So this monomial is a third degree. This is negative 1.8m 5 to the 5th power. The highest exponent here is 5, so that is just a 1. Remember, okay, a number, just a regular number, has a degree of 0. Alright? So, what is not a monomial? This is not a monomial because, again, this is a sum. You cannot add. This is not a monomial. Here, do you see how the monomial is in the denominator, which is on the bottom? Or if you remember the exponent lesson, this is just also written like this. Do you see how this is a negative 1 exponent? So this is not a monomial. Here, the exponent here is a variable. It's a variable exponent. Okay, so this is not a monomial. It has to be only a number. And here, the exponent here is not a whole number exponent. Okay, this is a negative 1. You're not allowed to have that. This is a negative. Okay, which is not allowed. All right. So again, here you could take your time in writing these notes. The next part. Okay. Based on the information that you have, you're going to find the degrees of each monomial. Here you have A, B, C, and D. You could take this time to work this out. Okay, you can pause the video if you would like. Alright, so let's go over the solutions. A, the exponent of 5x squared is 2 because the exponent on top of the x is 2. So the degree of this monomial is 2. The next term, The exponent on top of the x is 1, and the exponent on top of the y is 3. 1 plus 3 becomes 4. So the degree on number B is a fourth degree. Letter C. Okay, you have x cubed, so x has the exponent of 3. Y cubed, so y has the exponent of 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So the degree for letter C is 6 because 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. That has a 6th degree. Letter D, negative 3. Negative 3 can be written like this, right? With an x0. Okay, and that just represents 0. So the degree for any number, because it's a constant, it is 0. Refer back to the vocab if you would like another explanation. Alright? But these are just using the vocabulary to help you define whether it is a monomial and what is the degree of that monomial. Okay? Alright, so let's monitor our progress here by finding the degree of the monomial. Alright, so the first one, let's take a look. Alright, is this a monomial? Yes, it is. And we look at the highest degree. Right, which is the 4. Right, so this should have a degree of 4. Yep, this is the fourth degree. Okay, here the exponent here is a 3. This doesn't have an exponent. Remember, the number doesn't have an exponent. This has an exponent of 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So the degree for number 2 should be 5. What is the degree here? Again, it is the number on top of the exponent, which is a number 1. So it should be a first degree. What about this one? Again, this can be written as negative 20.5 x to the 0 power. Again, this is referred to as a constant, and a constant has a 0 degree. It is referred to 0 degrees. Okay? So there you go. That is how you find the degree of a monomial.